And welcome back. I'm Dylan Black. It's a Barnyard Halloween, and it's happening this weekend. Canada Agriculture and Food Museum to talk about all the fun. Right now we have Arianne Richeson, Education and Interpretation Officer. I mean, that's a pretty big
It's not
big title.
An easy title.
No.
Yeah, you can just call me the Bat Lady for now.
The Bat Lady.
Fine. Yeah.
Okay, but you basically are like a director of fun there. Like, you have a lot of good times.
Yeah, it's like directing a cruise ship. It's pretty great.
Yeah?
You get to just be in charge of school programs, day camps, and right now events like Halloween, and there's no better place to be.
Always love going to the Canada Agriculture and Food Museum. I know, so I'm from the country originally, Vankleek, Ontario, so I grew up there. But I know a lot of people in the city here don't have a chance to really like hang out on a farm, see what it's all about.
Yeah, it's true, and I think that's really our purpose because people think their food sometimes comes out of a refrigerator, right?
Yeah.
So the idea that the milk, and sometimes we do have kids that are horrified or just surprised that the milk doesn't just come from a grocery store, that people work to bring that milk to their tables, and so it's a place I know people like to come and see the animals and interact with the animals, and we're all about that, but it's definitely about learning and appreciating that food. You're
going to be helping people learn this weekend, kids and adults and everything. First of all, so you are dressed, I mean, because people are encouraged to dress up, unless you wear this every day, and I don't mean to point it out. Yeah, it's awkward, but no. So I'm in costume. We're definitely encouraging people to dress up. We have costume parades twice a day on the weekend where kids and adults, kids of all ages, can come dress up, tour the site, show the animals the costumes. There may be some treats at the end that people can have as well. Good. Barnyard Halloween, so it's 2 days. Yes. I'm not sure where to start because I know there's a lot to get to here. So what can people look forward to? So there are the perennial favorites, like the costume parade, like I was saying. We have our mad scientist lab. So we have science experiments, like the one I could do for you now. If you have we might as well just get into the science experiment.
Sure. So basically, we're just experimenting with candy, and people can eat it along the way as well. So here we just have a plate of Skittles. I'm going to pour some warm water just in the center of this plate. Interesting. And just let it sit for a moment, and we'll just let it do its thing. Essentially, the color is going to start to come off of the candy and melt, but it melts at the same rate. The density of the color is the same, so it kind of makes this neat marbling rainbow effect. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, it's a cool thing that people can do at home too. So I never even knew that would happen. Yeah, right. So fun with candy, experiments with candy. Look at that. Look at it just fill up like that. Always popular. Wow. We have all kinds of things that people can eat too. So our demonstration kitchen is full of caramel popcorn, pumpkin pie ice cream. Pumpkin pie ice cream. Yeah. That's pretty unique because I haven't really heard of that very often. Yeah, I had never. It was something that one of our staff innovated and came up with, and it's honestly one of the most delicious things I've ever had. If you like ice cream, if you like pumpkin pie, so we make our homemade ice cream throughout the summer. So it's all hand cranked, and people can have a turn making that. But we've added basically the elements of pumpkin pie, so pumpkin and some of the spices, and it's just amazing. Do you recommend people show up early for that though? Because I think pumpkin pie ice cream is probably going to go pretty quick. We have twice daily, once in the morning, once in the afternoon, so you're kind of covered regardless of when you arrive. Okay, fair enough. I'm still sort of fascinated. I was listening, but I missed half of the things you were saying. You were just watching this. It's cool, right? I had no idea that Skittles could do that. So basically, that's showing you what goes into your body. Body, right? Okay. Yeah. Which is good or bad, but still tasty times for sure. You've also brought, so I see some more food here. Yes. So we have a demonstration kitchen, and it'll basically be churning out all kinds of delicious treats that people can help with. That's the key to all weekend long. So I brought you a sample. You don't need to eat it now, but it's caramel. Oh, but I will. And basically the recipe for this is also going to be on our website, so people can make it at home. It's super easy. It's got a caramel flavor to it, but it's also got a little bit of salt, so that sweet saltiness. Okay, so you're saying that the kids and adults will help you make this? Yes. Okay, can you tell us any of the secret recipes that have gone in, like the ingredients? Absolutely. So this is pretty simple. It's just a combination of just popcorn that people can make, and then we pour butter, brown sugar, a little bit of molasses on top, and then bake it in the oven for 45 minutes. A little bit of salt, easy peasy. I love that, and it is really tasty stuff too. Are we doing arts and crafts or something? We never talked about this off air, but I just see some witches' feet here, and I'm not sure what's going on. So, I just brought a couple of examples of the crafts that people people can make. This is just like a witch's foot card that people can make.
Yeah.
And then the thing we've been working with a lot in our events this summer and fall too is just button making. The sky is sort of the limit, so feel free if you'd like to have one to sport during the Halloween season.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
But yeah, so people can make their own designs. They can make their names and then just wear them. It's actually incredibly popular with kids and adults.
That is really cute.
Yeah.
Thank you. I will wear that, I promise. Spooky barn, okay? So crafts, yes. We've got Skittles melting all over the place. We've got amazing popcorn. Spooky barns are always fun because it is a Barnyard Halloween. What is in the spooky barn, and what ages are you looking at for the appropriateness for this?
So we definitely put a little bit of a caveat on the spooky barn that it's maybe not for the very youngest of our visitors. I don't think we have a particular age. It's up to parents and guardians to judge what they feel their kids are ready for.
Okay.
We're not going to do anything blood-curdling or horrifying, but it's maybe more intended for some of the older kids because there may be some spooks and some scares and things that pop out.
Oh,
and,
nice.
Yeah, which is fun because we have a lot of wee little ones that come to the museum, but they're accompanied by older siblings and parents, and so that's kind of the more Halloween-y element of the barn.
That is super cute. What are the hours this weekend, by the way?
9 to 5, both days, and the activities usually get started by about 9:30 every morning.
What are we seeing here on the screen? Because, that was like a gigantic pumpkin or something like that. There he is.
Yes. So
What's happening here?
So that pumpkin actually was donated to us last year by a farmer. I believe it weighed something like 1,200 pounds.
Okay.
And you could actually crawl inside of it. We didn't recommend because it was starting to rot inside.
Something is crawling out of it, though. Is that? I can't really tell what that is. Is that a donkey?
I feel like they put a frog in there, just not a real frog.
You never know.
A little scare.
Crawl out of a giant pumpkin.
This year we have one that's not quite as large, but we have about a 400-pound pumpkin that's just right at the admissions booth.
Not quite as large.
Photo op.
400 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks beautiful, all the fun in the colors of the Agriculture Museum. It's going to be a Barnyard Halloween. Do you recommend people get tickets now, or should they line up day of?
No tickets necessary, so it's just the straight admission fee to the museum, and so yeah, no need to pre-register. They can just come the day of.
Wonderful. Arianne, Batgirl, thank you for being here on our show this weekend. And we're going to have a lot of fun at the Barnyard Halloween. Looking forward to that. And I'm probably still going to eat these Skittles because still good. Don't want to waste. An amazing local author joins us next right here on Daytime with a giveaway as well. Fun.